Now, the news. Wow, isn't that different? Today, all across the media, and yesterday, Leslie Marie Presley dies of a sudden heart attack. All across Google, all across your media, conspiracy theories are coming up with it. Well, it was the same as Omar, the Buffalo Bill player, number 3. On December 26th, he had his booster. Next thing you know, he has a heart attack right on the field. We had the college basketball player have one right there. So is it conspiracy theorists? But I have a suggestion to take it all away. Why doesn't Fox News, why doesn't CBC News, CNN News come out and do the news and find out? Over 6 million people died. Now, you see, I can't come out here and blame the government because we have just YouTube out here going, the government is against this, so we're going to block your video. The government is responsible for this. How can you come after people like me who are telling the truth? There is no conspiracy theory in it of anything I've ever said on this internet. Only from YouTube going, a government person is against your video. I am against the government. So they could say whatever they want about us. Turn around and tell us that we're carrying Nazi flags out here, even though I have a black son. But YouTube will ban you for going against the government, but they will not give over the proper news of people telling the truth. They refuse to do it if it's against the pandemic. Pfizer, that was charged $2.3 billion for the biggest health scandal in the world. And we still have our Canadian government pushing it and wanting more and more people to take vaccination shots. Well, they already know so many people are being affected by it. Do you think maybe that these people who are athletes that are running 4 miles a day, 5 miles a day, all of a sudden are taking something that is supposed to boost their system and it's not making them have heart attacks? It's supposed to be good for you. Well, I don't believe anything the government says. YouTube can ban me like they have. Facebook could ban me like they have. But I know Twitter's not going to ban me. As soon as they see my last video, they pushed it right out there, knowing that Justin Trudeau should be responsible for crimes against humanity. Even today, all of our politicians are out there wearing masks, trying to push the pandemic going again in Canada or everywhere else around the world besides China isn't doing it. We realize that over in America right now, we have the Chinese army over there. Do you think it's not here? Do you really think that we have our Prime Minister of Canada who is selling Canada out and still doesn't give a care, forcing people to lose their jobs? Well, in 2004, the very first SARS, which was worse than this one, and there was no variants after that for some reason, but all of a sudden we had over almost 20 variants within 2 years. We have another one coming. We have another one coming. Well, because the government in Canada forced people to do vaccination shots. and lose their jobs even though they were vaccination shots. And so many people are doing this because of the government going, this will help you. I've never known anything the government has ever done to help anyone or any politician besides themselves. So, is Leslie Marie Presley the only one this is going to happen to? I'm afraid not. I am glad I'm not vaccinated. I'm glad I'm not a conspiracy theory, but a person who comes out here and tells the truth. I'm not really well liked. I don't lose sleep over it. I don't give a care if nobody in this whole world ever talked to me. But I know one thing, the media is trying to force people to become conspiracy theories by doing one thing, compressing the news so the news isn't told properly. They are hiding it from the world. YouTube does it. Facebook does it. The only place that doesn't do it right now is Twitter. The only one. I can put whatever I want on Twitter. It will not be banned. They will push it out there because they know one thing. What I'm saying is not a conspiracy theory. This has all happened. The videos are all there. What the conspiracy theory is the media not giving the real news of what happened when Omar was vaccinated. What happened when he took the booster on the 26th of December, and how none of them talked about it. Not even Fox News. CNN only talked about this. Everybody's coming out. Leslie Marie Presley, blah, blah, blah. Well, instead of making things a conspiracy theory, why doesn't the news, where people are paid $8 million in America, over in CBC they're paid $3 to $5 million, you wonder why they're all part of the news? People being fat checkers on Facebook, this being over there on YouTube. Hey, you sellouts. Why don't you give the real news instead of your pockets? 5 million people died over something that a company has been charged for the greatest scandal in government history. Soak that in. This has been the news.